Good morning, dear children. How are you all? Great. Hope you all are doing well. Cool. So, today we are going to learn a new story. Hope you all like stories, isn't it? Very good. So, do you like animals? Really? Great. What kind of animals do you like? Do you like snake? Why? Afraid of snake, isn't it? Okay. So, have you heard about YK Muhammad Bashir? Oh, yes, very good. Bashir, remembered as YK Muhammad Bashir, remembered as Beppu Sultan. He was a freedom fighter, novelist, and a short story writer. His major specialty of writing was the down to earth way that he convey his convictions. So Bashir, the Sultan of Stories, is actually a true lover of nature. He highlights the blend of all creatures and nature in his stories. Most of all his literary works are close to readers' mind because of the way he presents his thoughts, because of the way he presents the story. He always used simple colloquial language. Here, today, we are going to learn a new story which is written by Vaikom Muhammad Bashir, and the story titled as The Snake and the Mirror. The story evoked humor and sarcasm in the follies of man. And here is such a story. So listen carefully. So today we are going to learn a new story named The Snake and the Mirror. And the story The Snake and the Mirror is written by the well-known writer Vaikom Muhammad Bashir. YK Muhammad Bashir is mainly remembered as Beppu Sultan, and while we discuss about his profile, major specialities include he was a humanist, freedom fighter, novelist, and a short story writer from Kerala. And as I told you earlier, the major specialty of his writing was the down to earth style that he usually used in his writings. And we can see a common man's thoughts and convictions in his literary works. And his major works include ബാല്യകാല സഖി, ശബ്ദങ്ങൾ, പാത്തുമ്മയുടെ ആട്, മതിലുകൾ, etc. Most of all his works was written in Malayalam language, and later it was converted to other languages like English and so on. And he was awarded by Padma Shri in 1982. So he was mainly known as the Sultan of Stories, and he was known as the Sultan of Stories, and he was a true admirer of nature. And in his works, he usually highlights all the essence of nature. He blend all the creatures and nature in his stories as a main theme or main background. Most of all his literary works are close to our mind because the way he present his literary works. So today we are going to learn a new story, The Snake and the Mirror, which is written by Vaikom Muhammad Bashir. So in the story, as you all guess from the title itself, it's about a snake, isn't it? Okay, so as in the title, name of the story, it is about a snake, and the main character in the story was a doctor, a homeopath, he was the main character in this story. So, The Snake and the Mirror is a frightening tale told in a humorous way. In this story, uh, Bashir used a simple, humorous way to express his thoughts regarding this incident. So, as I told you earlier, he was a well-known Malayalam writer. So the incident in the story, while we read the story, while we enjoy the story, we may feel it as humorous. While we undergo through several situations or incidents in the story, we may feel humorous. At the same time, in some situations, we may feel frightened. And it also has a surprising, funny ending. And it's all about a doctor's encounter with a snake in his room. From the name itself, we can understand that it's a story is about something related to snake, isn't it? So here in the story is about a doctor, a homeopath, and his encounter with a snake in his small bedroom. So in an evening, the doctor sat in his chair. So at that time, he was looking to the mirror and he appreciated his looks. And by looking to the mirror, he made two decisions. What was that? One, he would shave daily. He would like to shave daily, and he thought he would be more handsome. It is very much essential to become more handsome. So he took two decisions, and secondly, he would wear a permanent smile on his face. He thought he would wear a permanent smile on his face. Clear? Okay, so The Snake and the Mirror is actually a frightening tale which is expressed in a humorous way, and it is written by the famous writer Vaikam Muhammad Bashir. He was a well-known writer in Malayalam. So the story is narrated in a humorous and at the same time frightening way, and it also has a surprising ending. The major character in the story was a doctor, a homeopath, a doctor who was actually a homeopath, and he was sitting in a room. The incident, actually, the main incident was the doctor's encounter with a snake in his room. Then suddenly, he was looking to the mirror, and as we told earlier, that he took two decisions, isn't it? Okay, then suddenly a snake at that time, a snake landed on his shoulder and coiled around his left arm above the elbow. At that time, he turned into a stone because he was totally stuck. He was totally stuck and panicked. But at the same time, he stood like a stone. Even he did not move. At the same time, his mind was active. He prayed to God, "Oh, creator of the world and universe, please save me." He prayed God, and he realized that there was no medicine with him in case the snake bites him. And at the same time, he thought, he called himself, "Oh, I'm a stupid doctor." Suddenly, the snake turned its hood and looked into the mirror that you can see in this picture. Isn't it? Yes, the snake turned its hood and looked into the mirror. It saw its reflection. The snake unwound itself from the doctor's arm and he moved closer to the mirror. Perhaps it wanted to enjoy its beauty in the mirror. The doctor got a chance to run away. At that time, the doctor got a chance to run away. He wake up from that chair and run away. And the story has a humorous ending that we can see later. Next day, the doctor returned to the room with his friend. He decided to vacate his room. He did not want to live in that room anymore because he was afraid of that snake. He had come to move his things from the but surprisingly, he could not find any belongings. Some thief had already taken away everything except his